We light the Christmas tree, a symbol of joy, hope, and everlasting life. A reminder that through Christ, we are rooted in love, a love that will never, a love that will sustain us, whatever are the circumstances in our lives. The Christmas tree is now lighted. this moment, may a leader who guides our province through both trials and trials. A leader who reminds us that light always prevails. Ang atong gobernador sa lalawigan sa Negros Oriental, Honorable Manuel Chaco Sagarbaria, sa iyahang mensahe kanato alang sa Pasko.
Una akong pasalamatan, of course, our entire team here in the province of Negros Oriental, sa ato ang mga board members, tanan, kuyog sa ato ang Vice Governor Fritz Diaz, and our board members that are here, Board Member Ikay, Board Member Angel, Board Member Bobot, Board Member Erwin, Board Member Woodrow, tapa ba yung board member na kilid-kilid na rin makita. And of course, I believe the other board members are also coming tonight. I know this day is a very busy, this month is a very busy month sa tanang mga board members. And I always appreciate when they give their time, especially when it comes to provincial programs, especially kanina to ang mga light-ons. Of course, ato ang mga department heads that are here tonight, ato mga special guests, ato ang taga-eno, kay murag ubay-ubay sila na adiri sa ato ang crowd, and ato ang mga na performers. And of course, kaninyong tanan, maayong gabi! Advance Merry Christmas! So anyway, this ceremony, our annual Lights On and the unveiling of the Belen, reminds us that in the darkest days of winter, there is a birth of a light. It invites us to pause, reflect, and recommit to the values that make our province strong. Faith, family, service, and shared responsibility. The Belen, or the nativity scene, is more than a beautiful procession of figures gathered in a manger. It is a living map of our history and our hopes. Its origin reached deep into our collective memory. It traces to humble beginnings, an unassuming manger in Bethlehem, reminding us that greatness often begins with small acts of compassion. The most enduring tradition shaped by communities across Europe and America was given form through the devotion of Saint Francis of Assisi and countless artisans who over centuries turned faith into art, storytelling into memory, and memory into identity. In many corners of the province of the nation, Belens have become a canvas for culture, carved from wood and clay, sculpted by hands of generations, and adapted by diverse communities to reflect local life, values, and dreamscapes. Tonight, our capital, Belen, stands not only as a relic of the past, but a living invitation to the present. It invites us to see the sacred in everyday scenes, the craftsmanship, the farmer, and the family of prayer, the child learning the wonder of giving. It invites us to recognize that leadership, like the manger, is a space of care, a place where the vulnerable are sheltered, where generosity is practiced, where hope is shared. The Belen reflects a simple truth. With lasting power, when we open our doors to others, when we care for one another, we strengthen the fabric of our community. The lights we kindle tonight are more than a festive glow they symbolize. Resilience, a community that faces hardship with courage and compassion. Unity, a shared story that transcends difference and unites us in common purpose. hope in action. The belief that our best days are ahead when we lift each other up, provide for our neighbors, and invest in the next generation. As your governor, I am reminded that leadership is a service, a commitment to help every family thrive, to protect the vulnerable, to safeguard our freedom, and to build opportunity for all. Tonight, I ask each of us to carry the spirit of the Belen into our daily lives. Let us extend a hand to a neighbor in need, mentor a young person, support local faith and charitable organizations, and volunteer in school and communities. Let us invest in education, infrastructure, and health, so that the light of opportunity reaches every doorstep in our province. Let us honor our shared history by preserving our cultural traditions while welcoming new voices and stories that enrich our common life. As we watch the capital glow and the Belen illuminate the night, may we feel renewed sense of purpose and belonging. May these lights remind us that our strength lies not only in our borders alone, but in our willingness to come together, to care for one another, and to pursue a future built on integrity, dignity, and hope for every family. Before I close, and I believe daghan pang mga bata din, naminaw diri sa tuang sides. And of course, all of you that are listening, aside from our beautiful lights on tonight, and I would just like to everybody know, you know, this province, daghang mo istorya, that we are a little bit excessive, or we spend a little more, especially on Christmas. But I would like to let everybody know that we have been using our Christmas tree, our lights, what you see here, and what you see in the Capitol and the Legislative Building for 3 consecutive years. Dili ta kalasan, we cherish every peso spent here in the province. Ingon ana ta mo trabaho. Walay usik. We always find a way to improve things and make it better. And because of all this, well, there is something that's going to come this Christmas. In a while coming, hopefully it will arrive on the 17th or the 18th, our own Pasko na Kapitolyo train na magtuyok dire sa probinsya. So magtuyok-tuyok dire na atay train that will go around here in the province. And after that, as the usual kinaiya that not to waste money, it will be used in every fiesta in the entire province of Negros Oriental to give pride and joy to every child and hope for the entire province. So again, thank you. God bless all of you, and God bless Negros Oriental. Thank you, good evening, and have a Merry Christmas to all of us.